nerds, welcome back to another chaotic update. And as you can see by my bookshelf, this is definitely gonna be chaotic. I apologize, but we're really getting close to building mode. So my whole craft room needs to be out. I can't really box things up right now. So everything I need every morning when I wake up and go downstairs, I take some of the books I haven't read yet downstairs, or some of the yarn. So all the shelves look devastating right now. However, I did finish some stuff, and I'm in multiple books right now, so it's definitely time for another chaotic update. Reading wise, I am currently working through 4 books. All started in the Halloween Camp Enchanted, but I was unable to finish them all because we continuously needed to read different books. Love Sugar Magic has the priority right now. Next week on Monday, I believe it's November 11th. I'll put the date down here. We will discuss this book in a live show, so I need to read it before then. I'm also currently in Vampiric Vacation. I really enjoy this book. I'm only 14 pages in, but I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the first immensely, so. Then I'm 50 pages in You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight, and so far, this doesn't really get my interest. This is about a full contact survival camp game they play. It's a one-night game, and we follow the manager, basically. I don't know, this book just does not took me in. And then I'm on Equal Rights. I'm also 50 pages into this one. This is my first Discworld book. So far, I definitely need to get acquainted with the writing style. The writing style is very different, and there are no chapters. So I do think I want to continue this book. This one I would love to continue because I loved it. However, I'm only 40 pages in. So I could just reread those 40 pages or leave the bookmark in and use it for next camp. This one is a hard one because I was not really enjoying it. I'm also not hating the book. So I don't really have an interest right now to read this. This was very specific, a camp book. I saved this for Camp Enchanted because it's a camp book and a horror. However, I'm also afraid that if I don't continue this one, I will not pick it up again. So reading-wise, not a lot happened. I've read a bit more of a sprinkle of sorcery. That's the title. No. A Sprinkle of Spirits. But the others I haven't touched. I think Equal Rights is fine. I can read that. I, just gotta start into the Discworld. I don't have to do that on Halloween. These were specific for Halloween camps, so. Not sure about those. If you have any opinions, let me know down below. Maybe I'll listen. Then it's now time for knitting and crocheting. Crocheting wise, you can very clearly see I do have a finished object. I'm very happy with it, very proud of it. Yeah, very excited about this one. That's all I can tell you, basically. Let me stand up for you. It does have ribbing on the bottom. I enjoy this very much. This is my first crochet panel sweater. I have never made a panel sweater before, and I don't really like the method of it because I love top down, basically because I can try it on every single time, see if it fits, but I also very clearly see how far I'm in. Like how the progress is way easier to track for me personally with a top down than a panel shirt. However, oh boy, do I love this look. I made panels of half double crochet in the back loop only, all throughout. And then the rubbing is made with single crochet in the back loop only. So it has a folded color. I have sewn this in. The zipper is sewn in with a sewing machine. And then I did redo the arms because they were a bit too long. Took them all out and redo it. That's why I don't like panels, because if you make a mistake, you have to completely redo it. But I'm very happy how this turned out. There is no pattern for this. I have based this design highly on the Leonard sweater by Rebecca Clow. That is, however, a knitting pattern. I want to make that pattern. I need to buy it and make a knitted sweater with that pattern because I love it. But my nerve is better with crocheting, so I really wanted to make it in crochet. And it worked. I'm very happy. I've written every step down so I can recreate this look for myself in my size. And I'm very happy with it. Yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I love it. And this is also the first one I can wear on bare skin. So this is Drops Fable, pulled together with Lana Grossa Bella. And the Lana Grossa Bella is so incredibly soft. It's an alpaca yarn. It's a lace weight. So I have pulled a lace weight together with a fingering weight, which makes this DK. So it went a bit quicker than I would normally. This would normally go for me because I do a lot of stuff in fingering weight. So yeah, I love this one. However, it's not the only one. I have shown you the Danica sweater last time because it was basically completed. However, the sleeves were too long and I have since then shortened them. So this is now truly done and wearable for me. And I have already worn it. I am really trying to get things off my hook and my needles to get into gift season preparation. The next sweater that I finished was this one. But for this one, the sleeves were too short. So I am currently in the process of lengthening them. This is my favorite adventure sweater by Dragonheart Design. I made this in fingering sock yarn. It's a BFL sock yarn called Tree Bark by Atelier Woolbase. They don't have this color anymore. However, they have a very similar one now. And the brown is Cool Wool by Lana Grossa. Then the only thing left from my... That's not true. Then the project I still have here from my fall Halloweeny list are these Halloween socks. I have continued a tiny bit, but this takes time. It is all in pattern right now. So I cannot do that. I need very specific moments to do this, basically. Not when everybody is asking me questions. Which happens on the days that I can actually do something for myself. So this will be in hibernation for now. I will finish them, but it has absolutely no priority because the gift knits and crochet will have that right now. Then the last thing that was on my Halloweeny list was the Hocus Pocus sweater from the Hocus Pocus yarn countdown 13 days to Halloween. It's a fade. I have the 50-gram merino sock wool, again by alterating base. And I cannot show you them anymore. And here is why I made a clip for you. Quick update for in the next chaotic update. But I have to do it now. If I don't do it now, it's not gonna happen. So this is where I'm at with the Hocus Pocus sweater. I absolutely love it. However, I just found out I made a big mistake and I never switched needles. After this border, I should have switched needles, which means that this whole sweater is off gauge, is gonna be not wide enough for me. And also the yoke is probably not gonna be deep enough, which means I have to frock this, the whole thing. So I'm gonna do this now, because if I'm not doing this now, I will be devastated. We're not doing it. It hurts a bit. This does hurt because I cannot. Because there will be a lot of gift knitting will be happening, so I will not be able to do this. Basically, I will not be able to remake this sweater right now, which is obviously very, very sad, but it is what it is. I did open the whole advent calendar just now, and honestly, that helped a lot, because this advent calendar starts with green, but it ends with red. However, red is way better next to my face than green is. So I can actually now do the inverted, do the face from the different side. And that will suit my face and my complexion way better. So it's good thing this happened, right? We have to make it fun. No, I do think the sweater will be more beautiful on me for it. It just sucks. But I think this will make the end result way better. So we're doing it. So, oh, that was a stitch more. So we're frocking this whole thing. Yeah, we're ripping it back. And I will start this sweater in January, or, after the holidays, when I finished all the gift knits. But I've seen all the other colors. It's going to be stunning. So I'm excited. However, I have now seen that the fade ends in colors that are way better for my face. So I will make it backwards. Again, that will be probably in January after gift season. So I have one gift that I have previously shown you. I was making granny squares for the Weasley blanket, and I'm happy to report that all squares are done. I have made all squares for the Weasley blanket. They now need to be blocked, and then I can make them all together, and I'm done with that one. Currently, there is another sweater blocking there, and I cleaned my socks out, so they're dry. So I started another gift project, and this is how far I am. These are Ravenclaw socks, and I'm currently doing the heel turn. This is made with Kremke wool, Edelweiss alpaca, it's 66% virgin wool and 25% polyamide and 10% alpaca in it. The gray yarn is a cheap one, either from Aldi or Lidl, I can't remember. But it's 75% superwash wool and 25% Holy meat. So yeah, that is another gift started. Gaming wise, I have been doing Speedstorm because they have a Nightmare Before Christmas event, and I love Nightmare Before Christmas. And I do a bit of Disney Dreamlight Valley still. Gaming wise, I have been doing Speedstorm because they have the Nightmare Before Christmas season, and I love Nightmare Before Christmas. The new track is really fun. They did make some changes in the season, so I do feel like it's easier again to at least get the character in the chapter. However, you have you still need a lot of high requirements. And I have also been doing Disney Dreamlight Valley. There will be a new DLC released at the end of this month, and I'm very excited for it. It's called Storybook Feel. So as you may have guessed, there is a huge emphasis on they focusing on books. Half of it is mythology based, and we will get Hades. Half of it is fairytale based, and we will get Maleficent. But Maleficent will only be in the second half, so I have to wait till next year summer for that, which is sad. They also announced that they will be having Alice in Wonderland in it, in the free content roadmap, so no DLC. And I'm very excited for it, but it's in spring next year, so next year is going to be a good Disney Dreamlight Valley year. And that was all for me for now. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a lovely reading or crafting time. I hope you don't stress enough about gifting season because it's all for funsies. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.